Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today, I want to talk about dealing with failure. Alright, I want to start off by apologizing that I have not done a video the last couple of days. I missed Monday, I missed Tuesday, today's Wednesday, and Monday was the first day I've missed all of 2019, with the exception of the first. So I was pretty proud of that. I hate to miss a day, and I missed a day, and then I missed another day. And a lot of you guys have sent me messages on Facebook or through email saying, hey Eric, I just want to make sure everything's all right, and I really appreciate it. Everything is fine. Yeah, mostly. But the good news is that last night we reached 20,000 subscribers, so that's kind of a good news. But so what I've been doing over the past couple of days is just sorting out some issues, and to be honest with you, I've been doing a little bit of moping, you know, just feeling sorry for myself, doing all that kind of stuff, right? We all experience failures, and I've experienced a few failures here, and I'm not going to go into detail about them. I probably will in future weeks, but right now it's still kind of a sore subject with me, so I won't do too much, but you all know what it's like. If you're somebody who does things, you know what it's like when you try things that don't always work, and sometimes they fail. You know what it's like. Well, you may know what it's like if you release an app onto the app market. Maybe you spend a lot of money on it, maybe you spend a lot of money on advertising, and it's just not working out the way that you want, and it really gets you down. And most of the time, we all know the solution for failure. The solution when you fail is to pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, say, what can I do differently this time? What did I do wrong there? And then just get on with your life. But the reality is, we're all human, and I'm human too, and I have a tendency sometimes to just go, oh. It's mostly not if it's just a failure. It's like if there's like several things that happen at once and it just all seems to close in on you. At that point, that's when you start going, oh man, what's the point? Why do I even bother? I'm going to feel sorry for myself for a couple of days, and then you get over it and then you move on. It's difficult when you do something that someone hasn't done. As an app developer, putting something out on the app market, unless you're surrounded by other app developers, you know, you're on your own and you're doing this. And I know exactly what that's like. I know so well what it's like to put an app out there and think everything is going to go well. Everyone's asking you about it, you're telling them all about it, and then when you put it out there, and it's not taking off or whatever, you have to do some more work on it, you have to do some more ads, you have to do some more keyword optimization, and it's just not having the pickup that you expected first off, and you have all those people around you who are looking at you at the same time, and that's really, really tough. But that's what happens to people who do things, and if it's someone who just talks, then they don't really have to worry about failure. And I think about it like this. When you were a kid, have you ever gone out and asked someone out? Like gone up to talk to a girl or gone up to talk to a guy, so you leave your group of friends and you go talk to someone, and then she shuts you down and you have to turn around and walk back to your friends who are giggling and saying everything you did wrong and you shouldn't, you know, whatever, and they're doing that, but they didn't have the balls to actually go up and do it. Those friends never go away, right? They're always around. There's always somebody there who's in your head that if you take a risk, that they're going to be there to say, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have done that. But they don't do it themselves. And even if they're not there in your lives, even if you cut them out of your lives, a lot of times, and maybe it's just me, a lot of times they're still up here. So it stops you from making moves that you should make and put yourself in a situation where you fail. So if you do swing for the fences and strike out, if you do fail from time to time, there is some pride to be taken in that, but it still stings, it still hurts, and you know, it's a part of life. So I apologize for the last couple of days, just moping. I'm kind of over it now, moving on, doing the next thing, and I'll probably go into a bit more detail about it in upcoming weeks, but not just quite yet. So anyway, thank you everyone for subscribing. Thanks for the 20,000 subscribers. That was like a real boost to my ego last night. Oh, you know, hey, 20,000 subscribers, that's not bad. And I know some of you guys out there, like there are people out there with millions of subscribers, but you know what? To me, 20,000 subscribers is pretty damn good. And thanks to everybody who's sent messages. Everything's fine. There's no health issues. There's nothing like that. It's just your typical business stuff. So anyway, that is it for today. I'll talk to you guys with a little bit more positive tomorrow.